10. Okay, so with this, we are going to again find with this one that wherever this is being fired from whatever height doesn't really matter. So it's being fired straight and then it's dropping off to try to hit the target over here. Okay, but it drops 2 centimeters, 0.21 meters, right? So 21 centimeters rather. So that's what you got there. Okay, that drop is 21 centimeters. Again, theta is equal to 0, so we're back down to, okay, the equation in x equaling v0 t, okay, v0 is t cosine of theta, but cosine of theta is 1, so we're down to that. And we're our equation y is, okay, our equation in y is negative 1/2 at squared plus h sub 0. Okay, now what we could do is, in this case, okay, we know that it travels 3 meters in x, and we don't know the speed. That's what we're trying to find, okay? And so let's see, let's work this out. If we come over, so in terms of x, all we know over here is that we've got 3 is equal to v0t. So there's 2 unknowns there. We can't go much further. Over here, okay, effectively, if this thing starts at height h, okay, then, all right, if it starts at height h, we can say it ends up at height h minus 0.21, right? So we could say it is negative 1/2 of at squared, and starting at height h, but ending up at height h minus 0.21, okay? In which case we lose the h, all right, on both sides, and we're down to negative 0.21 equals negative 1/2 at squared. Okay, of course we have negative 1/2 at. We're just going to fill that in as negative 4.9. Okay, and come back to the problem wherever it is. Okay, so so we've got that there. All we have is the time that's unknown. So this is negative 4.9. Okay, and so t is going to equal the square root of 0.21 divided by 4.9, which is easy enough to find. Okay, and then once we have time, we're going to come over here. We're going to have the velocity, which is 3 divided by that time value. So again, going to our calculator. Okay, we're going to see the square root should be a relatively small amount of time. The square root of 2.21 divided by 4.9. Okay, and that is a very small time of 0.2 of a second. And then we're going back, and then we're going to say, you know, 3 divided by that is going to give us that initial velocity. Excuse me. 3 divided by that value is going to give us. That doesn't seem right. 3 divided by 0.207 gives us a velocity of about 15 meters per second. Let's call it 15 meters per second, okay? So t is equal to, as we see here, was 0.207 seconds, 0.2 of a second, and v0 is a little bit under 15 meters per second, okay? And that's that. Okay. agreed on that.